All right, we're live, Jordan. What do you want to say?
Hello everyone. I got cheese muffins and some juice, but I left my straw in class, so we have to get one at home.
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize you left your straw in class. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Well, is it? Oh, it is early today. Wow. Check us out. Good morning. We're heading home from church. We went to the 10 o'clock service, had a great time. It was a great message. They talked about, compromising your beliefs or your privileges for temporary or immediate gratification. So it was a very good sermon, and we enjoyed it.
It was actually very interesting because it talked about how you make little compromises over time. It's not one big compromise. You don't go from A to Z overnight, but you make all those little compromises along the way, thinking that each one in itself is not a big deal, but when they all add up, you end up far away from where you're supposed to be. And one of the things I thought was so interesting about it, the more I think about it, one of the things that we talk about a lot at my job with a particular issue that we're dealing with domestic violence, is we talk about people making permanent decisions based on temporary situations or temporary emotions. And that's kind of what the message was about today with the passages, because you have Esau, who made a permanent decision to give up his birthright based on a temporary situation, being hungry and tired and wanting to get food from his brother Jacob. So it's, the parallel there is very interesting to me, but a very good message overall.
Yep, it was very good, and we enjoyed it. Hi, Helena. Oh my God, I haven't talked to you in forever. Hi. Tell Larry I said happy birthday. Hope the boys are doing well. Hi, Olivia. How are you? So, we really, really did enjoy the sermon, and even though Jenna was a little, she wasn't too bad today, because I did something that I haven't done in the past. I know that she likes the Welch's fruit pouches, so I actually packed a couple for her. Well, not a couple, but just one little packet, and got that to distract her during the service. Yes, Mommy, what do you want to say?
You should hold these because I was in some for Jenna.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Okay. So, and you're licking your fingers. Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, say something.
How are you doing today? Because I am my mommy and dad, but I was praying and I was singing a song before my dad came, and Jenna was here with me, and I had so much fun, but I forgot. I left my straw at the class.
Yeah, we heard about your straw, about your Capri Sun fruit juice. You left your straw in class, but it's okay. We have straws at home.
And I'm having fun
no.
at it, and now my mom's wearing pink lips, and they're so beautiful.
He was in the middle of doing a show, too.
Yeah, Jordan, I've been letting her choose my lipstick on Sunday, so if you see a color, that's because Jordan picked it, and so far she's made it pretty good.
I have my caramel.
Oh, you didn't have it after church? Oh, okay, help yourself. So, she's made pretty good choices, but as far as the caramels go, Jordan gets 2 pieces of caramel. One for when she actually goes to Sunday school, and the other for after Sunday school. It's not a bribe. It's considered an encouragement to have her stay in class. As you know, she starts, if you don't know, Jordan starts kindergarten in the fall, and we're trying to get her used to not necessarily being with us all the time, because she has been she's been at home for the last almost 5 years. I can't believe my baby will be 5 in a few months, but so yep, and she's doing good. She enjoys it. She does pretty good. She's very good at sharing. Shares a lot, maybe too much, but she does well. So Jordan, do you want to say anything? Oh, you have something in your mouth. I was gonna say something earlier. Oh yeah, so we there was this something rather interesting that occurred yesterday that I think I should mention, because at first I wasn't quite sure how to handle it. So, Miss Tamara, if my neighbor, if you hear this, basically we were in the car and Jordan says, "Oh, I miss George," and I said, "George who?" She's like, "George, I stayed over at his place. Mommy, you took me there with lunch for him." Lunch for me, and he was there. And I said, "We don't know anyone named George, and we never dropped you off at a place where there's a George." And she says, "Yes, Mommy, it's the lady, the brown lady." And I said, "A brown lady?" She's like, "Yeah, she's brown just like you." And I said, what? And she goes, well, yeah, she's brown and she lives next to Mr. Tony. And immediately it clicked. So it's Tamara. Hey, Tamara. But what really got me is that even as a 4-year-old, Jordan has started noticing differences. But I really like that there was nothing coming out of it. She just said the brown lady, and she knows her mom's brown and her daddy. It was interesting. She's like, because daddy is white, but she considers me brown, which is really, really very nice. It's accurate, but sometimes people refer to people as black, and I consider if someone is black, yeah, it's a reference, but black would be this color, not necessarily skin tone, because most skin tones are brown or bronze or dark brown. So that was one thing that surprised me. I didn't realize she had noticed the difference. What your coin? I don't know.
I don't know if you lost it. You lost it.
Yeah, and I'm not giving you another one because you tried to con me this morning, huh?
Stroller.
Oh, you left it in the stroller? Okay.
All right, well,
it's probably fell out.
Probably fell out. Oh, well.
Okay, all right, that's good. So I think it's important to nurture environments where kids feel comfortable regardless of their skin tone. That's very important because you never think that they notice these things, but I'm very happy that she noticed it. She notices a difference, and it doesn't make a difference to her. Not that it should. I mean, she's my kid after all, yeah. But do you want to say anything about that, dear?
About the whole brown and...
Yeah.
Well, no, I think, it's just something that, like Joy said...
Something about the brown thing.
Okay,
hang on. Like Joy said, it's something now that Jordan is of an age where she's noticing these differences, and she has a lot more questions about things now. And that's something we always knew that we would have to answer questions about and talk about. So, I think we talk to each other about it, about how, the best ways to respond and so forth. But, I think kind of the whole reason for Joy putting that out there, if somebody has a thought on a good way to do it, or if you've dealt with a similar experience, we'd be interested to hear, because I think, part of what helps all of us as parents is when we can share stories and share experiences with each other, and we can learn from each other through things that we've been through.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Oh, thanks for that, Helena. She says, I tell Darius and Tyson they're beautiful brown. And absolutely, oh my God, your boys are gorgeous. I look at them like, oh my God, there's such a beautiful combination of you and your husband. So beautiful. And that's absolutely the best way to handle it, because hold on, my darling. Hold on one second. Because sometimes people feel like, oh, you shouldn't mention it. No, I mean, there's no way I can say, obviously I never, not necessarily differentiate John from others because of his skin color, but I obviously noticed that he is not the same color as I am. And I'm sure he notices it too. I think the biggest difference comes in when you treat others differently just based on the color of their skin tone. And I'm very happy that my daughter is learning that it's okay. Everybody's the same regardless of the color of their skin. So we welcome any comments or ideas you might have as far as maybe talking to her or preparing her before she goes to kindergarten in the fall, because obviously that's something we probably have to deal with, and she's probably going to hear more people talk about differences. It never made a difference to me because in my family we're like the color of the rainbow. We have a huge range of colors, and we're from different places, so it's just really nice to feel like a part of a family and know that it doesn't make a difference. All right, my darling, what do you want to say?
Now, me and Jenna, when she's done drinking her bottle, then we're going to be home soon, and when we get home, then I think I'm going to be able to share my,
Cheetos
with Jenna.
Okay, that's
and
good.
Sit on the floor so we don't make a mess on the couch, because that would make my mom so upset.
Am I going to get to have some of those Cheetos? I love the crunchy Cheetos like that.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't...
And Mom.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't like Cheetos.
Okay.
You
But
can
I love
enjoy.
Cheetos.
Yeah, Daddy likes Cheetos. Anything
That's why we don't buy them, because I like too much. I eat the whole bag.
Yeah, orange in the entire house. It's just really amazing.
Yeah,
we have light colored furniture
And carpet.
and carpet.
Yeah, they gotta be in a bowl, and we gotta have a napkin.
Yeah. So it's always very nice when they snack, and Daddy encourages the snacking.
If you get a stain on your carpet or your upholstery, of your furniture or your car, go to Home Depot, or you can buy it on Amazon too, and you can buy a 2-pack on Amazon for a pretty good price. This stuff called Folex, Folex. Let me tell you, it gets everything out. You wouldn't think it would come out, but it gets everything out. Sometimes if it's a light one, you can just spray and scrub off. If it's heavier, spray it on there, saturate the stain, and let it sit for like 20 minutes, and then scrub it off. It'll come right out. I don't know what's in that stuff, but it's amazing.
Yeah, he uses it for everything, like literally everything.
Yeah. Carpet, seat cushions, in the house and the car.
If you've ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, it's like the equivalent of the Windex that John uses. All right, Jordan, what do you have to say?
Now I can't wait to go home and share my Cheetos with my dad and me. And I can't wait to eat them, but I'm going to eat all of them with Jenna and Daddy and me.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jenna, I don't know if you can see her over there. She's lounging, I think taking a nap and drinking her milk. She likes the sun, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jenna is definitely a vitamin A. I like A girl. She likes to, vitamin D. Why am I saying vitamin A? Vitamin D girl. She likes the sun. That's good.
Jordan, on the other hand, gets hit by the sun and she's a vampire.
I know. She's like, sun. All right, go on.
And I always loved my mom and dad, and we eat dinner, but I pray sometimes at night, and I pray all the time at night, and I don't drink my milk until my mom and dad start praying, and I drink all of my milk and do it all the way down to the bottom sometimes, but I don't drink it all the way down to the bottom sometimes too.
Yeah, Jordan gets milk before bed, and she likes to pray. So when we pray at night, we and I pray together. She prays before we do. Yes, my darling. Okay, you need to say one more thing.
And I also get to watch my iPad before bed tonight, and I have 10 minutes.
I give her 10 minutes after she gets into bed to watch the iPad so she can watch whatever show, parent-approved shows that she wants to watch. Someone made a recommendation, I Am Mixed, by Darcia Bouvier. I think, I know her. She used to act in that show with Jamie Foxx. I forget the name of the show now, but thank you.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so we'll definitely look into that. Hopefully our library has it so we can pick it up and then start talking to them about, Jordan. Jenna doesn't understand. She doesn't care.
But eventually she'll be there.
Yeah, and I mean, as parents, we need good ideas for how to explain differences to them. So it's definitely good. I mean, it's not necessarily for our immediate environment, but it's more to help, teach them as they go more out into the world and learn that there are differences, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with being different. So, right?
Yep.
So, what's for lunch today?
Chipotle. Well, you have leftover Chinese at home, so it's not Chinese. You got Chinese last week. You still have Chinese in the refrigerator.
I don't know what Joe's problem is. He always wants to eat my leftover food.
That's because, now let's look at this, okay? And everybody feel free to weigh in on this.
Jenna's out.
Okay? We get food. Food is to eat. I eat my food. Okay? Joy will eat like a little bit of her food, and then like 3 weeks later we'll still have some of that same food. And the thing is, it sits in the refrigerator taking up space, and it doesn't get eaten, and she won't let me have any of it because this woman, let me give you a better example, because the Chinese is only a week old, so that's not even a good example. Okay? Usually we have pizza night in our house, and it's once a week. This woman, my lovely wife, at one time, we split the pizza in half, and I eat 3 slices, and then Jordan eats 1 piece off mine, and then Joy eats 3 slices off her half, and Jenna eats 1 piece off hers. At one time, because Joy never finishes her half, she had an entire 8 slices of pizza gathered over about a 3-week period, still sitting in the refrigerator when it was pizza night on the 4th week. So it's like, we got a whole uncooked pizza in the refrigerator that I'm going to cook, but then I got 8 slices worth of leftover pizza from the last 3 weeks, all of which are hers, and none of which anyone else is allowed to eat. Well, she lets the kids eat them. But then finally we opened it up, and she was like, oh, well, those 3 right there must be really old because they're getting dry. You can eat those. So I was allowed to eat those. Now, I ate them. Because I'll eat them. I threw them out and ate them.
You know what?
The point is, weigh in on this. My feeling is food is to eat when you get. Joy's feeling is food is to eat at some point way down the road after she has tormented me and not let me eat any of it. And she then wants to eat it later. So which do you think is the better way to go?
Well, I think... Oh, actually, first of all, Helena has made some she made some good recommendations. Thank you. I'm definitely going to check out that in the website lovelies.com. Okay, so sounds like good sites. We'll check them out so that John and I can start talking to them about it. But as far as the food issue goes, so this is the thing, and it's the same thing when I was pregnant with both Jordan and Jenna. My stomach cannot hold as much food as John, so I can only eat little bits. And yeah, I snack a lot, and maybe that's not necessarily a good thing, but well, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. Maybe I need to choose better snack options. But anyways.
Well, you have grapes in here.
Yeah, and I have grapes in here for after church. But I eat like a little bit here and eat a little bit there. But I just like knowing it's there when I want it. But John will finish all his food and then want to eat mine. I don't think that's fair. Is it? No. Well, and I always share with the kids. Like, okay, so he's talking about the leftover pizza yesterday. I hadn't made the kids' foods. Usually I make, their meals for the week. And I hadn't cooked it yesterday. So Jenna wanted something to eat, and she usually likes pizza. And the fact that I had leftover pizza there meant she had something to eat. So, hey, my hoarding helped
the child wouldn't have starved. We had macaroni and cheese.
It was very
little. We had rice with butter.
She doesn't like rice.
We could have made chicken nuggets.
She didn't want nuggets.
But the point is, she would not have starved had that 5-week-old pizza had not been sitting in the fridge.
It wasn't 5 weeks old. It was from last week.
Yeah, like 2 weeks. Because this past week we didn't have it.
But that's because we had pizza Tuesday. I brought home pizza.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Let's ask that question. Now, can you only have one pizza night a week?
Yes.
Or do you think that it's okay to have 2 pizza nights?
It's just one pizza night a week. I mean, kids gotta eat healthy, John. They're not.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me. You're right. Let me rephrase that. Is it okay for the adults to have 2 pizza nights a week? Because Tuesday night we had the buffalo chicken pizza from Mr. Pizza, which is really good. And then I'm thinking, Wednesday night won't be pizza night this week because we had pizza Tuesday night. And then Thursday night I had to work. But Friday night, we could be pizza night. But Joy's like, no, because we already had pizza on Tuesday. Well, I think 2 pizza nights would have been, not every week.
I like pizza, but so the thing is, John...
Pizza, tacos, and pasta.
Yeah, so John feels that
and chips and salsa. I could live on those
I
things.
should be eating the same as him every day.
No, I don't necessarily feel that.
And I can't.
Don't finish those Cheetos. I want some.
John, it's her Cheetos. Go to Sunday school if you want Cheetos.
I will. Next week, they're going to check me in, and I'm going to sit with the 4-year-old so I can get some Cheetos.
They're always looking for assistants, so you can always
Can I eat the Cheetos if I'm an assistant?
I don't think so. I think
then I want to be a member of the class. I want to eat the Cheetos.
Well, there's an age restriction, 4 to 5-year-olds.
Okay, well, I start going to adult classes, then I'll make sure they bring Cheetos.
Okay, Jordan is giving you a piece, but...
Thank you, Jordan. I'm only going to take 2.
See yourself?
I'm done.
When it comes to food, like seriously, this is what you want more, Jordan? This is what we deal with every single day. But,
Because I love food. I like to eat.
Yeah.
That's why I exercise.
He does. And Mom, I hope you're hearing this because you're always talking about, John doesn't eat. Please. The man eats a lot. A lot. He eats a lot. And
it's going to be interesting.
And I can't keep up.
It's going to be interesting because next month, 30 days from tomorrow, actually, I turn 39. So then next year, I'll be 40. And my mom has always said that my dad used to be able to drink like a 2-liter bottle of soda and eat like a whole big regular sized bag of barbecued Fritos like it was nothing. And he could stay very skinny and all of that. And then he turned 40 and got into his 40s and he couldn't do that anymore. So it'll be interesting to see next year when I turn 40 and as I get into my 40s, if I'm able to still do these kinds of things. I don't do that, but I do like certain things.
What's with the
hands? I don't know. Because I didn't have to have on the steering wheel to drive, so.
A little concerned. Yeah, but no, so this is the thing, right? Guys are so lucky because they don't, if they hit it at all, they don't hit it until they're much older. And yeah, John has the skinny jeans. I felt it Jordan. When I turned 30. So like literally I turned 30 and I think I met you right before I turned 30.
I had a couple of weird things happen to me when I got into my 30s.
Yeah, but the minute I turned 30, like it used to be, okay, I gained 5 pounds here and I exercised. I should add that at the time I used to like go kickboxing kickboxing twice a week, take step classes twice a week, and then run on, the treadmill and whatever. So I did exercise a lot before John and I got married. But like after I turned 30, like, seriously, I exercise, eat right for a solid 3 weeks and not lose a single pound, and do everything right. Now, before that, all I had to do was maybe exercise and focus more on drinking water, and I'd lose the weight and maintain the weight. So a lot of things have changed since I turned 30, and that was quite a while ago.
It's also childbirth and hormones and all those kinds of things.
change.
It impacts the way your body functions as well.
It does. And I am one of those lucky people. Basically what happens is during pregnancy I don't get as much weight. So for Jordan's pregnancy I gained a total of 16 pounds. For Jenna's pregnancy I gained 3 pounds, because I couldn't, like, my stomach just couldn't hold more with her in there. After they arrived, that's where the issue happens, because when I start nursing with Jordan, after I had Jordan, I gained, I think I gained 15. After Jenna, I was pretty good. I gained 8, of which I've lost all 8 since, working hard.
Aren't you back to your Jordan?
Yeah, I'm back to my Jordan, after post-Jordan weight, not pre-Jordan.
Okay.
But, like, seriously, to reach my post-Jordan weight, I literally have been working out and trying to eat better since last July, and that's how long it's taken. So you can only imagine, like, for me, it's not as easy, and age does play a huge factor.
No, and that's the thing too, because for anybody thinking, well, I mean, how much are you really working out? I mean, trust me, she's walking a lot. She rides her bike. She does the exercise bike. She's added in some weights. And there are weeks that she makes food for lunch that can be like a really good, like, chicken and potatoes dish, or pasta, like jollof pasta and jollof rice and all of these things. Very good things, and I love eating them. They're always very good, and people at work smell them and they wish they were eating them too. But Joy will then eat a salad, and a salad with some grilled chicken or some tuna.
Canned chicken, I like
canned chicken, canned tuna without the water, gets rid of the water and all that stuff. And not a load of salad dressing, because that's what makes the salad not so healthy, is when you load it up with all the salad dressing. And she will struggle herself through that, even though she wants to eat the other things, because she's really trying to eat healthy. So for all that time she's talking about, she really has been putting in the work.
Yeah, so it's not so easy. Hi, Tony. My daughter remembered that we live next to you yesterday. I don't know if you watched the start of the video, but she mentioned you yesterday when she was trying to describe where Miss Tamara lives. She's like, yeah, next door to Mr. Tony. So, hey. Okay, Mr. Tony's on. You want to say hello?
And we also have food, and my mom did actually guess where Miss Tamara was, but then she guessed that her lips are so beautiful, but her lips are so beautiful, and now we're going back home to have some of my Cheetos, and we're going to share some with that, and me and Jenna.
Yeah.
But she's falling, like,
Jenna is totally asleep, if you can get a picture of that.
But now after she's done sleeping and she wakes up, then we're going to be able to have those Cheetos.
Yeah, we are.
Wait.
What?
And then after other days, then we're gonna be able to have those delicious Doritos.
They're not Doritos, they're Cheetos. But okay, so we're not almost home, but it's about
almost a spot to pick up lunch.
Yeah, are we picking up lunch?
Well, no, I guess not. I mean, I said Chipotle and you didn't want that, so I guess we're not.
Yeah, it's a load of rice, and I do like the guacamole, but that's about it. Well, let's go to Chipotle. That's fine. I can save the food for later.
Yeah, she'll get 5 meals out of a burrito bowl from Chipotle.
So let's go out. What?
I want to eat my
You don't want Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A doesn't open on Sundays.
But we have leftover French fries. We can heat them up in the oven and get you some chicken nuggets with them.
You want chicken nuggets, or do you want something from Chipotle? Like little tacos. You never like tacos, so let's not do tacos.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, maybe you can have some of my food. But, okay,
we'll have the chips, don't worry.
We'll have the chips. Yeah, we're signing
by the way, Chipotle's getting pretty cheap with the chips. They give you that gigantic bag that used to be full of chips. It's got like 3 chips in there. And it's still the same bag.
And you're paying the same price.
Right.
But, we're having jollof spaghetti this weekend.
I know, and I'm going to be teasing people I work with and be like, this isn't just regular spaghetti, this is jollof spaghetti. And they shake their heads and they get all mad.
Yeah. Well, I promise that I will make a dish for your coworkers at some point.
Well, you already
this
made that
year.
jollof rice for
But that was for
party last
someone
year.
who was going away.
Yeah, but the whole office got to eat it because we had the party in the office.
Okay. Well, maybe at some point I'll make some again because I know they love my cooking and the encouragement helps. So, not that you should start asking me all the time. I don't mind cooking at all, as long as I have time and I'm not too tired. Anyways, we're signing off. Hope you have a great new week. Happy New Week, everyone. And remember the message from earlier, what we talked about. Don't make compromises based on temporary situations. Never pays off in the long run. Make decisions that God is directing you towards. Always include Him in the details in everything you do and say. Anything else?
No, I think pretty much echoing exactly what Joy said.
I think I'm ready.
That's the big thing. Do not make the as our great state's attorney in Prince George's says, do not make the permanent decision based on the temporary situation or the temporary emotions.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're done. We're signing off. Say bye or something.
I love my mom and dad. Goodbye, and I'm gonna have to share my Cheetos when I'm done getting dressed at home. Bye.
Goodbye. That's the best sign off. All right, talk to y'all later. Happy Sunday.